Nobody has came close to catching Wilt's 100-point record, but there were 3 players that almost made it happen. Wilt scoring 100 in a single game has gone down as one of the most unbreakable records in sports. It's one that has stood for more than 60 years and is still more points than some teams have in one game. But we can all agree that Kobe Bryant had a legitimate chance to be the first to ever break that record back in the 2005-2006 season. And nah, I'm not actually talking about his 81-point game against the Raptors. It's actually a game that happened a month earlier, when he dropped 62 points in 3 quarters against the Mavericks at home. We've all heard the rumors of Phil Jackson benching Kobe on purpose to preserve Wilt's record, while some teams purposely foul the opposing team to give them more possessions in a useless game to get a shot at history. The Lakers benched Kobe the entire 4th quarter, since they were already up by 30. And former Laker John Salley even said Jackson told him that he benched Kobe because some records need to stand. If that game was actually close, it definitely would have happened. He had 32 points at the half, then went off for 30 in the next 12 minutes, while shooting better than 50% the entire game. You can make the case that the Mavs would eventually send 2 to 3 guys the 4th quarter just to avoid being on the wrong side of history. But how would that plan work if the next guy could have broken Wilt's record, barely even dribbled, and had 2 of the greatest scorers ever as teammates? Back in December of 2016, Klay Thompson also managed to drop 60 points in 3 quarters, while only taking 11 dribbles. Now hold up, that's not even the most impressive part. Klay did it in under 30 minutes, became the first person ever to be on the same scoring pace as Wilt when he scored 100, and scored 40 in the first half alone. Last but definitely not least, Damian Lillard when he scored 71 against the Rockets in February of the 2022-23 season. While he did have to force up a couple of shots in the end, he was pretty passive in the 1st and 3rd quarters of the game, and Dame himself said he could have dropped 90 that game if he really wanted to. So while we haven't seen someone score at least 90 in a game, crazier things have already happened in the NBA. And with how offense just comes so easy to some players, it's only a matter of time until we see somebody break that century mark in today's day and age.